Well, I'm here by the Pacific Ocean in northern Chile, and if all goes to plan, this should be the last time I see the ocean before I'm finishing my journey in southern Argentina. But for right now, I'm looking ahead at 15,000 feet of climbing through the desert as I start to make my way towards the Bolivian border. I've said goodbye to the border town of Arica, and I've just started out on a long straight road through the Atacama desert, which is actually the driest place on earth outside of the polar regions. And you can see it's just absolutely desolate out here. There's just no life at all. Even though the tarmac's smooth and the weather is beautiful, this has quickly become one of the most mentally taxing days I've ever spent on a bike. See, the scenery out here is just so monotonous. The hours go by and it feels as if I've gone absolutely nowhere. But if there's something I've learned after being on the road for this long, it's that in all natural places there is beauty to be found. And one thing I've been holding on to all day is the thought of sitting out by my tent tonight and just how special this sunset is going to be. That is just so beautiful. I could not have asked for a better way to end my first night on the road in Chile. I'm just cooking up some ravioli and pesto here. It's already looking like the food options in the stores here in Chile are much better than they were in Peru. Well, as I was looking for somewhere to camp last night, the scenery really started to pick up. There's all these amazing sandy hills out here. So it's looking like today is going to be a little prettier than yesterday. I left town yesterday with 8 litres of water, and already this is all I have left. And I've still got about 3,000 feet to climb until the next water source. This sun is just relentless. So I continued up the seemingly endless climb until I eventually came across a little desert oasis, the home of Alexi and Andrea. Buenas, ¿qué tal? Hay bebidas. Hace mucho tiempo que no tomo agua.
¿Quieres agua?
Sí, por favor, sí. Gracias. They gave me mate de coca and a place to pitch my tent amongst all the oddities of their desert home. And in the morning they baked fresh bread as they do every day. ¿Hay un nombre para
Pan amasado, pan abasado, baked bread.
And fueled by this, I finished the long climb to the town of Putre, where I was to prepare for 5 days in the remote Chilean puna. I've just picked up enough food for the next 5 days because this is going to be the last town I see until the Bolivian border. And I'm going to get packed up quickly because it's looking like a beautiful morning to finish this long climb up to the Altiplano. Well, that weather took a turn. Beautiful blue skies a couple of hours ago. Now it's hailing. I've made it through the hail and to the top of the climb. That is sea level to 15,000 feet of elevation. Without a doubt the biggest climb I've ever done. Just took me the 4 days. And it shouldn't be long now before I'm setting up camp. What a beautiful place to wake up, eh? And I'm only going to be going about 10 miles today. There's a really beautiful lake I want to go camp at tonight. So I'm going to take the morning to let the sun dry out all my stuff and just enjoy this beautiful place. It's just amazing. I was going to say that I'm glad I took a short day to come camp here because this is genuinely one of the most beautiful places I've ever pitched my tent. But now I'm just glad I did because I've avoided this hail. That would have been horrible if I was on the bike. I've just had to quickly dig a trench in my tent to keep the water out. There's some huge hail and thunderstorms going on out there. Not exactly the relaxing afternoon at camp that I was hoping for. But oh well, I'm sure when I wake up in the morning and the skies are clearer, it'll feel like it was all worth it. Yeah, buddy. You're a really cute dog. You want to come on a little adventure today? Buddy, you're so fast! Slow down! Hey bud. Hey, how's it going? He's run off chasing a pack of vicuñas. What a mad dog. Do you hear that sound? That is the sound of air escaping my tyres. And do you know why that sound is so exciting? Because it means I am riding dirt. It has been nothing but pavement for the last 5 days, but it is all dirt from here to the Bolivian border. Well, the hail has started already. Not even the afternoon yet. I don't even know where it's coming from. Mostly blue skies above me. Oh yeah. We're going down a little. It is looking pretty ominous over there. That is right where I'm heading. But I have to say, it's not looking too optimistic in any direction right now. I'm starting to get a little bit worried here. There's all these huge lightning bolts flying around in every direction ahead of me. And as I'm approaching these storms, I don't know if it's in my head or not, but I can almost feel a staticky feeling in my hands and in my face. It's really not nice. It's like there's something in the air. Although, I was just wondering, am I safer on the bike because of the rubber tires, meaning I'm not grounded? Does that mean the lightning won't hit me? I don't know, but I don't like it. The lightning's getting closer and closer. I'm really not liking this. I think there's a little village in a couple of miles, but honestly, some of these bolts are closer than that. I'm going to be going right through where they're hitting. Not fun. Oh. I think it's all downhill to the village now. Well, I made it to the police station here, so it's going to be dry and warm. Well, the police sent me over to the ranger station here, and they've very kindly given me this barn to spend the night in. So I'm going to be dry and a little bit warmer tonight. That is probably the most lightning I have ever seen in my life. That was horrible. There was one bolt as well that it must have been less than 400 meters away from me, which is not fun at all. Yeah, I'm very glad that I've landed by this village. Yeah, the police and the rangers were really nice as well, so appreciate their help. Well, it's definitely looking a little nicer out today, and hopefully this weather holds, because if there's another storm like yesterday afternoon, there's not going to be a place like this for me to hide out. I'm going to be camping in it. Well, it's only just gone midday and already the grey clouds have started rolling in. I even heard some thunder way off in the distance just now. So it's looking like it might be a similar story to yesterday. Oh, here we go, the rain's here already. It's only been about, 5.5 hours since sunrise. It's just such a short window to make any kind of progress out here. So frustrating. But at least there's no lightning so far today. I'll take that. And here comes the lightning. Oh, this is just not fun at all. The road has become a river. I've just made it to Salinar de Sorire here, which is this massive salt flat. And the rain's actually stopped a lot sooner than I was expecting, but it's definitely not the last of it, so I think I'm going to ride on a few more miles, try and pitch my tent while it's still dry. Managed to get my tent pitched just before the rain kicked off again. Even got these old stone walls giving me a bit of protection from the wind. And just for a little bit of context, it is supposed to be the dry season right now. It was really weird. Back when I was in Peru, right on cue, the rainy season ended and there was nothing but just clear blue skies for about 3 weeks. And then out of nowhere, the rain just started again and it's been even worse than it was before. But the good news is, I had a little look at the forecast earlier and today seems to be the last of the storms. So it should be clear skies all day tomorrow. I cannot wait. Well, the skies have cleared, and for the first time in Chile I'm getting to see a proper night sky, and it is just spectacular. Just look at these beautiful blue skies, it brings me so much joy. I think I'm going to give myself a nice easy day again today, because just about 15 miles away on the other side of the salt flat there are some hot springs, and I'd really like to stay there tonight. I think I've earned it after the last couple of days of battling storms. So yeah, going to be a nice slow day, just hopefully enjoying every single part of this unbelievably beautiful place.
Bought a ticket for the next train, I'm coming home today, but I'll be gone tomorrow before the morning sun awaits. I told you I was in love, but my heart was on the run. I didn't think that we'd be another high that had to fall. I wish I knew which way to turn to. I wish I knew which way to drive. I could just see you one more time, drinking coffee neath the morning light, drinking coffee neath the morning light. When Sunday morning rolls around, when Sunday morning rolls around. I woke up early and packed my things, choked up and poured me a drink, 'cause walking through that door left me feeling poor. It was a feeling I tried to ignore. So I walked on down the road, turned around and headed back home, 'cause eating dinner alone ain't the way to go. So I might as well get on home. Now I know which way to turn to, and now I know which way to drive. If I could just see you one more time, drinking coffee neath the morning light, drinking coffee neath the morning light. Sunday morning rolls around, when Sunday morning rolls around.
Oh wow. Oh, oh, that is unbelievable. Ooh. That is like the perfect temperature. It's been more than 2 years since I came across a natural hot springs like this, way back in Oregon. I have to say this one probably tops it. This is so beautiful. Oh, when your legs are tired from I don't even know how many days of cycling, ending your day like that is just such a treat. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. So I have absolutely nothing to cook for dinner tonight, and the nearest village is about 50 miles away along my route. So I'm going to be taking a shortcut along this smuggler's route that skirts the border between Chile and Bolivia. From what I've heard, most of the smuggling goes on at night, so it should be perfectly safe, and I think it's going to save me about 2 or 3 hours of riding today.
There's a guy who goes downtown just to pick a fight and get away from his worries at home in the heat speed of a neon light. And he made some friends and lost them too, and fell right on his face. Had the pot not boiled over, he wouldn't have found his place.
Guess this is a little attempt to stop the smugglers, but there's literally just another road right there. Also, apparently they're trying to build a ditch like this across the entire border between Chile and Bolivia.
And I know I wasn't born this way, but it's the man that I've become. Kicking rocks and running circles, trying to carry on.
And I think just like that, I'm officially back in Chile.
There's hurt in every story, there's a pain in every song, even the ones that sound like fun, folks just singing along. So don't tell me how the story ends, I don't need to ever know. I found God in all the times that I found out on my own. This world will pick you up just to put you right back in your place. At the end of the day, a woman and dog are my own saving grace.
You're a speedy dude for someone with such little legs. Hey, how's it going? You must be tired after all that running. I ended up making it a lot further today than I was expecting, so I've ended up at the Bolivian border, which means after 9 pretty wild days here in Chile, it's time to say goodbye. I'll be back soon enough though, but first it's time to explore Bolivia.
There's smoke in every forest, a snake on every hill, bugs on every flower, and chicks on a whippoorwill.